I don't even know, like, what if they know that I haven't done this in forever? Like, well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Gubb4R Gaming News. How you guys doing? Now, I know a lot has been said about Sony in the recent week or so, maybe a little bit longer, so I figured I would just capitalize on that and just kind of give you a brief rundown of it. Effectively, there's gonna be more PlayStation 5s. Like, they're coming out with a Pro version, they're coming out with potentially a detachable disc version. There's even rumors of a slim version of the PS5 coming out. And we've seen PlayStation do this before. I mean, look, they had the PS4 Pro, they came out with the PS4 Slim edition, so it's not out of the wheelhouse that they would go and make a PS5 Slim, a PS5 Pro, and potentially a detachable discless version, disc drive version. I don't know. It's just, it's wild. It's just crazy. I will say that my main concern with it is going to be the price point of it, because we all know it's going to exceed $500, seeing as the disc drive version was already $499 to begin with. So it's only a matter of time to see what that price point is going to be. I would love to see it be the $500, $500, maybe $600 range, and then everything come down $50 to $100, but only time will tell. And because nobody's seen this coming, PlayStation is back in the handheld market and potentially coming out with another PlayStation handheld, which is really interesting to think about in this era, because they tried so hard to implement the PS Vita with the PlayStation 4 and the PlayStation 3 for that matter. And it wasn't a horrible experience, but the adaptation to the American market versus the Japanese market didn't port over well. I mean, you got a lot of anime games, and you had like Metal Gear from Hideo Kojima and a bunch of other games, but still, I feel as though we need more titles from the American market in order for it to be successful over here. Now, that's not to say it's not going to be successful, but I could see where it won't be as popular as it will be in Japan. And now a little bit from Nintendo, because it's a little spot that I hold near and dear to my heart. So, at the New York flagship store for Nintendo, they had a Game Boy that survived the Gulf War. And it was on display for everyone to see in the middle of said store. They have actually now officially retired it, and it is now going into Nintendo's vault of historic information. It's sad, but it's also understandable, because the Gulf War was a decent amount of time ago. But it was still really cool to see such a charred piece of technology still functioning to this day. It still works, it's just no longer able to be seen at the store. And while we're talking about other gaming companies, we may as well talk about Xbox as well. They have officially retired the Xbox Live Gold membership, and they are just pushing Game Pass now. And with this push, they are actually bringing all of the Call of Duty games to Game Pass, which honestly is making me kind of an Xbox fan right now. Oh Lord, give me some of that Black Ops 1, baby. Now, obviously coming from a business standpoint, this is obviously going to make them more money in the long run. I mean, you can access them on the PC as well as your Xbox, so it makes sense that they're going to be pushing Game Pass a lot more, as opposed to just the standard Gold membership, which is, to my knowledge, only for the Xbox. So, let's see what happens. And now it's time for your Gubb4R Game Fact of the Day. This one is ridiculous, but did you guys know that Tetris can actually curb sex, drug, and food cravings? Because apparently studies have been done, and it does prove that it does curb those things. So, do with that information what you will. I think I'm gonna need that. I think I'm really gonna need that. Oh. And with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, this has been Gubb4R Gaming News. I appreciate you being here, and I will see you guys in the next one. Feel free to follow for more information.